Now, let's go ahead and show it. Let's illustrate everybody what the scenario is. Playoff picture looks like this. First off, Point Park, we're going to show it to you. They need to win both their games. Both take place this weekend, Friday and Saturday. First game's against Ohio Dominican. Yep. Second one is against Mount Vernon. It's also the senior night, so a lot of added pride in that game. Notre Dame must also lose both of their games. They also play on Friday and Saturday at Shawnee State, and then they play at Riot. Now, a good thing for Point Park is Notre Dame's at a 5-5 road record, so they're not doing well on the roads. That's a plus. Plus, we have Malone, who's going to play on Tuesday night at Mount Vernon. At this point, as we're speaking, we don't know the result of that game, and then Saturday against Damon.
Let me toss a guarantee out there for you guys. Now, if you recall last year, my first guarantee wasn't that well when I said the women's basketball team would win at least 3 games towards the end of the year, but that didn't happen. So let's go out with this one.
2-2.
Malone will lose out. I can pretty much confidently say that they will lose out. They can't beat Mount Vernon. They're not a good enough team. And the second one was at Damon. I don't think they're going to be able to beat Damon at Damon either.
But now Rio just beat
Rio
Damon.
did. That was shocking to me. You know, Notre Dame is that team. I talked to Coach Boubon after the game. He said Notre Dame's a young team. They can actually lose both these games. Remember, it's at Shawnee and at Rio.
And they don't play good on the road.
Right. They don't. Without a doubt, there's still an opportunity there. But when you face facts, Shawnee's not a good team, even though they did upset a team in Cedarville that the Pioneers just played. So,
but right now you're looking for 2 teams to lose 4 games. You know how, and we have to win both
our
games.
Let's not even forget about what the
Point
Pioneers have to do.
First.
Point Park right now has a lot of problems. You know, they played well against Cedarville, like you said. That 18-point deficit wasn't as big as you said it was. I wasn't there for the game, but seeing the highlights and everything, they were in that game for pretty much the whole
long time.
And Cedarville's one of the best teams in the AMC.
Yeah.
But they're going to be at CCC South against a Mount Vernon Nazarene team who can really beat them, and Ohio Dominican as well, who you can't sleep on either team right now.
And let's take in consideration too the Point Park. We didn't have the footage of how he got hurt, but in that game in Cedarville, they really started to drop off when Bateen ended up getting injured. I'm not saying that the whole game rested on Bateen because obviously Townsend had that in full control in terms of scoring. But Bateen is a catalyst. He's a guy that can be very streaky, and he was shooting well the entire weekend. He played good against Wilberforce, just playing good against Cedarville. So I've definitely got to think that, if he's healthy, if Houston's healthy, they're going to go in Friday. They have to win Friday. They're not going to know what the situation is. But then on Saturday they play, their game's at 4. Notre Dame doesn't play till, I think, 6. So they're still going to be going into Saturday's game thinking they have hope. So they're playing 100% no matter what.
Well, yeah, you look at it, and they are playing 100% no matter what. But after Tuesday's game, we might know what exactly Point Park has to deal with moving forward. And in the end, they really just have to win their 2 games. It's not in their hands, but they have to do what they can control.
But it's Mount Vernon.